Hi there, Geminis. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl. We're looking at December 28th through January 3rd. So we're straddling the end of 2015 and the beginning of 2016. So it's all quite interesting and exciting. And the good news this week is that Venus, the goddess of love, is moving into Sagittarius. And that, of course, is your opposite sign in your seventh house of relationships and one-on-one relationships, how you get along with different people. Everyone gets along with people differently. No one can say that you get along with your boss the way another coworker gets along, because there's a different vibe, there's a different energy between everyone. And that's what makes relationships so important, that you focus on those relationships that are really working for you. So that is a really good thing happening, that Venus is moving into Sagittarius. The last day of the year ends as the year began, with the sun in Capricorn. And Geminis, for better or worse, this year's story has now been told. And next year's story is ready to unravel, and it's right around the corner. So best wishes for a happy new year. And I've been doing some research, and it's actually very interesting that the first day of the year used to be March 1st, back in the day, until Julius Caesar decided to switch out the lunar calendar for the solar calendar in 46 BC and make it January 1st. And he named it January after the Roman god Janus, who can look forward and backward with his two faces. With this in mind, let's give Janus a nod and look back and say a grateful farewell to the end of an era marked by the 7 Uranus-Pluto squares that rocked the world from 2012 to 2015. Mercury, the first planet out of the starting gate on Friday, has a lot to say about all the new and different things this year has in store when it moves into Aquarius, which is a great placement for your ruling planet. Because Mercury corresponds to our mental processes and focuses on what's new and upcoming, this is a time when you have every intention, Geminis, of keeping all the New Year's resolutions you've made. Unfortunately, there's a better than average chance that you'll drop out, change your mind, or forget what your resolution was, because Mercury turns retrograde and moves back into Capricorn on Tuesday, January 5. So, between Mercury going offline next week and lots of impulse-driven emotions, Geminis, it looks like the start of the year could be called Back to the Future. And that's funny because they just had the 20th anniversary of Back to the Future. And of course now Star Wars, The Force Awakens. So we are kind of in that flux of, trying to start a new year, and Mercury taking his first retrograde already. And I'll be telling you more about that next week, because whenever Mercury goes retrograde, Murphy's Law of whatever can go wrong will go wrong is in a full effect. Have a wonderful, wonderful new year, and I'll speak to you in the new year, in 2016, Geminis.